If you are a rational, logical, smart young man, please give me just a few moments of your time. I really just want to speak to you, and maybe it'll help you out a bit. No matter how smart you are, sooner or later your logic and rational understanding of this world will fail you. And I really hope for your own sakes that when it does, you have somebody there who can help catch you before you spiral. If you don't, like myself, these horrors will never end. The logic and rationality without a purpose will circularly consume you because our world isn't entirely rational. Right now, I would say it's probably way more irrational than it makes any type of sense to you, no matter how you choose to make sense of this world. But I want you to entertain this one thought, and not for me, for you. What's going on in this world is not even human. It's not some mental health crisis that popped up for the first time in history out of nowhere. It's not physical or quantifiable. It is metaphysical. We, especially the young men, are spiritually at war right now, and our main enemy is really ourselves. If this speaks to you personally, then you've probably noticed that there's something missing from this world, from our families, our institutions, our relationships, personal, romantic, or even with ourselves. And this thing that's missing is the way of truth, of light. Now, don't let this next part throw you off, because I get it, but it's God. In John 14:6, Jesus says that I am the way, the truth, and the life, which, in my experience, it was always used against me by ignorant people as an excuse to do ignorant things. But it is really the complete opposite. It's just like when these same people say that you can't change people while making you more passive. It's been used and corrupted the same way. So that way, the people who don't use the way of truth, of logic, of critical thinking, of rationality, can get away with whatever they're doing. Now, I always thought, from my experiences, that Christians were some of the dumbest people in the entire world. And I'm not gonna say that they aren't, but I came to this realization, okay, that when the Bible says that humans were created to rule or have dominion over all of the animals, God is really saying that He gave us a brain and a way to get to the truth. And that is what legitimately separates us and distinguishes us from all other animals. He is the way, and He has given us this facility of critical thinking, of reasoning, of rationality as a way to glorify His creations. It seems most of the world, including and especially the PhD having academia, is slowly losing this God-given ability to critically think. And I think it is because we have taken that way out of the context that it was given to us for. And I sincerely hope that we, the young men who are starting to turn this sinking ship around, can continue to keep on doing that. Seeing a huge sociological shift, mainly led by some real good young dudes who maybe were lost in the way of logic, just like me. Well, this is my first step in heading towards that light, and heading towards the truth with a purpose, by changing one piece of my way. Instead of substituting God for logic, I'm going to use my logic that I was given to reinforce Him, not replace it. I encourage you in your own thinking, your own crazy theories, your own reasoning, and your own worldview. I know you got Him. Try to add God to it and just see how much more it makes sense. See how many different places it fills in the gaps that logic and critical thinking somehow can never speak to. It's going to be really, really hard. Especially if you grew up like I did, okay? But since when did young, bright, intellectual men shy away from a challenge instead of facing it head on with bravado? In my opinion, and in my understanding of world history, it's only this time period. It's literally only this time period. But I will. And I've just started. So join in with me. We can all think for ourselves. Even if you aren't some type of genius, you will know the truth by adding God to this. And the truth will make you really free. So, once again, join in with me and the millions of young men that are going back to church, and they're being set free by returning to our truth and our God by the way of critical thinking. Give this video a like, subscribe, and above all, share this with another smart cat that you know. They may have everything going on for them in the world, but there's something spiritually fundamentally missing that's caging us. We're missing the freedom of truth from God. Now, I'm not a pastor. I am not a theologian. I'm just a fellow brother who is and was struggling to grip with the insanity that has deluded our world currently. If you're like-minded, or even if you're diametrically opposed, I'll put some of the info in the description of this video. Hit me up if you want to talk privately, or you can comment if you want to do it publicly, and let's chat. I'd really love to hear from you, and I'd love to be a brother to you in your journey towards spiritual welfare. Lord knows we need it. Have a great rest of your day. I really hope this video helps you and hopefully speaks to you.